Right, hello fantastic people, welcome back to the channel. This week's video, this aquarium here, failed. Continuous failure with this Nano 30 litre cube tank. I've tried it several times, several scapes, most recently with the endler guppies, which were doing great, the fish were doing fine, but the tank's just never really done well, not since day one. And the original tank was set up, if you've been here before you'll know that, with some dragon stone, and I changed some wood. That wood is here. Sorry, there's a bit of noise there. But as you can see on that wood, it is absolutely covered in some sort of very horrible algae, green beard kind of algae. It's just really horrible stuff. And I've not been able to get rid of it. Numerous attempts, lower the lighting, I've done everything you can possibly think of, and it's just not kind of balanced out. I'm thinking there was something wrong from day one, so it's time to reset and shut down. That's today's video. We're going to reset this tank, we're going to shut it down. The fish have already been moved to another aquarium, they're doing fine. Today we're going to shut it all down and get it ready for a new escape. My first job was to remove all the equipment, which I've now done. The filters took out, the heater, all that sort of stuff. And now we're going to look at the actual tank itself. I think there's still some shrimp in there. I've seen one or two, hasn't been doing the video. There's one just down in the corner. We'll get them out as well during the video. But mainly now I've got to think about the plants. Because there's quite a lot of this Alanthium tenellum in there. And there's a few other species in there I can see at the back. So I'm going to try and keep as many plants as I can. Plants aren't cheap. So I'm going to try and keep some of them and can reuse them in other aquariums around the place. So that's the next job. Probably time lapse that bit. See you in a minute. Okay, bit of work there, my hands are filthy. You can see now, the tank is now empty. Cleaned up, well, clean as it's going to be until I actually fully rescape it. As it dries out, I'll do a bit more glass cleaning, that sort of stuff. But little tips in there, hopefully you've seen that during the time lapse. It's just to get your hands in there, rip everything out. You're going to make a mess, especially with rooted plants, you're going to make a mess. Don't panic, just rip it all out. You saw the water was absolutely filthy, drain it down. A little tip is then, do a bit more cleaning work, refill it, drain it again. And keep doing that until you've got it. No, not keep doing that, it's about 3 times I did it. Got to level 1 to 2, a wet and dry vac then, to get rid of the residual water, and it's done. So, issues, what did I notice? Well, there was a lot of substrate in there. A lot of substrate, way too much. I mean, it was borderline kind of halfway up the aquarium. So when I first set this up, it's my first Nano, I'd obviously gone a bit too crazy with substrate. I tried to build something quite fancy, which actually failed anyway, and obviously there was way too much soil in there. Loads of soil, big hardscape, in a small tank. It probably had no water in it. Well, not no water, but a vast, way reduced volume of water. No wonder it didn't work. So going forward, that's the great thing about this, you learn. So I've learned that now. Now we'll keep some of the old substrate down there, just for bacteria and stuff, and I'll put some fresh layer on top of that, but we're not going to go crazy this time. We'll do a nice even layer and build a nice scape with plenty of water and plenty of volume. Well, I hope you enjoyed that today. Stay tuned and obviously like and subscribe for future videos, and we'll see where this tank goes next. What do I decide to do with it? What do I build out of it? Have I learned from my mistakes? And does this aquarium now turn into something that I really wanted to be originally? If that even made sense. I'm not sure it did. Anyway, like and subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Stay tuned for the next video.